Hello and welcome back for the second game of the season, almost 2 months later. This time, the D-backs and the Rangers squared off again, but this time the D-backs were on the road. Of course, the Yankees could not field a team. That's why they haven't played yet, and that's why we really haven't gotten too many games up. But they will be playing next, don't worry. The starting pitcher for the Rangers will be Ryan McCarthy, who will prove his dominance throughout the game. You will see that later. So leading off with Griffin Andrews, 1-0 pitch. He'd pop that up, got a little bit under it, and he'd fly out to Alex Ficorilli, and Zach Ficorilli would do the exact same thing on the very next pitch, but to right field. Now Alex Ficorilli would start off a huge day with a single on the first pitch of the bottom of the first for the Rangers, and he would actually go for a double. And then up next was Adam D'Antonio, who would show up big with a hit right to right field where nobody was playing. He had advanced to second on the throwing error, scoring the first run of the game, already making the score 1-0, which was the final score of the last game in the first inning. Alex Ficorilli came up with bases, men on first and second, and hit a bomb to left field, and that's the first home run of the season for either team, for actually any team in the league, making the score 4-0, already quadrupling the amount of runs we had in our first game, only in the first inning. And Alex Ficorilli really showed today why he should be MVP. But Ryan would end the big inning with a strikeout. Zach Andrews was good on the mound. In the next inning, Adam D'Antonio would hit his first home run of the season, his 9th all-time, the lowest out of any active player who's actually played a game. And that would make the score 6-0 in the bottom of the third. Alex Ficorilli up again, and he hits another ball straight into the pool, his second home run of the day. And that would make the score 8-0, as there was a runner on first after a single by Ryan McCarthy. Alex Ficorilli would end up going 6 for 8 in this game, 6 RBIs, I believe, which is monstrous. Adam D'Antonio up 8-0, bottom of the third. He hits a ball off of Griffin's hands. He throws it to Zach. Zach misses. Alex overruns the base, but Zach pegs him quickly, gets it back into Griffin on the mound, so Ryan has to go back since he didn't touch home. And that was a huge play, but there would be runners on first and third for this next rare play. Alex breaking home. What is this? He stole. And the ball's in the woods, so Adam will only get to run one base, but we'll never see that again this year, I'm sure, as that's the first stolen base in, 2 years? And Ryan McCarthy would end the inning on the very next pitch, what could have been a potentially huge inning. Even huger, actually. And look at this. The D-backs have a base runner with a Griffin Andrews hit by pitch. Maybe he leaned into it, but who really cares? He would come up again and ground out to left. Yep, he would end the inning he started. Still 9-0, top of the fourth. Now coming up next would be Ryan McCarthy. 9-0 still. He'd put one into the pool. Look at that. Everybody on their team now has a home run, making the score 11-0. Pretty much a travesty. The Diamondbacks' hopes were diminishing. Griffin Andrews took himself out to put in Zach Andrews again, and now everyone has pitched for that team too. And now in the top of the fifth, you see Griffin Andrews and Zach Andrews switching spots, which would be crucial here, as Zach Ficorilli hits a line drive to Adam, knocked down. He gets it onto Ryan, who calls the out at first, and then runs after Zach, throws at Adam. He misses. Griffin Andrews also comes around to score. 2 runs, first 2 runs, still no hits, though, and let's take a moment to explain what just happened. So Ryan called for the out at first on the pitcher's poison, and Zach continued to run home. Ryan missed the peg so Zach could score, and since the ball didn't go into the woods, Griffin continued on from second and scored as well. So there would be a runner on second, I believe, for the next batter. Now, Zach Fick would get hit by a pitch with the bases loaded, a plethora of walks for Ryan McCarthy, and Zach would show his excitement by scoring, and then next at bat, Zach would get hit right in the shirt. They're going to argue it, but he definitely did get hit in the shirt, making the score 11-4 as Andrews trots on in. And maybe a comeback could be in sight here as Griffin Andrews gets a high pitch and clobbers it to left. A line drive, grand slam, his first of the year. The first home run for the D-backs on the year. And now they're only down by 3 in the top of the 5th. Griffin Andrews also in the MVP race as he won the MVP in the inaugural season in 2011. And now Ryan McCarthy, bottom 5, strike 3. Could have been a huge inning. Runs on first and second. but he K's up. Now in the top of the 6th, Andrews showcases his power again as that ball's right in his sweet spot, and it's way over the pool. 11-9 now, and that was definitely the farthest home run of the year. So the D-backs are only down 2 in the top of the 6th, and this is all with 1 out. But next batter would be Zach Ficorilli coming up. Big at-bat here. Doesn't want to make the last out, and he gets his pitch low and outside onto the deck in center field, and that's another solo shot. Back-to-back home runs for the Diamondbacks, and they are only down 1. They were down 11, now they're down 1. So Zach comes in, and here comes Zach Andrews. 4-0, low pitch, digs it out, caught, and that's the game. Rangers win 11-0. Alex Ficorilli, player of the game. 6 for 8, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. Now let's take a listen at our moment of the game.
What inning is it?
You're saying that's not leaning? Are you serious? You went, whoa? Is he gonna argue his goal? Right. Oh, get the hell! You went like this. Literally hit it. You went like this. You went like this. You here. Oh, you know. Okay. That's your lead pick. Okay.
Yeah, we know we didn't actually show that in the game film, but that was easily the funniest moment of the year so far. And that would be it for this game. Tune in next time. The Yankees will play their first game no matter what.